Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your College-Glen real estate specialist. I live in College-Glen in the Sacramento area and I specialize in the market, and I'm always doing videos and blog updates of what's going on in the market there because I do a lot of sales and just love working in my neighborhood and working with my neighbors, helping them buy homes or sell their homes and stuff like that. So check out my website, collegeglenrealestate.com. And Happy New Year to you. It's the beginning of 2015. Every quarter I do a recap looking back at what was going on in real estate for the quarter for College-Glen. And so let's take a look. Here's the stats. As you can see, in 2014, the last quarter, we had 25 homes sold. There were not any bank-owned properties. There was only one short sale that sold, and the remainder, the 24 others, were equity or normal sales. So good news there in regards to a lot of the bank-owned and short sale properties. They've worked their way through the system in our neighborhood, and there's not really much of that going on. A little bit here and there, but not much like we were seeing, 2008, 9, 10, what was going on in the neighborhood there with foreclosures and short sales. You can also see the average sales price was just a little bit below 275. It was at 273,900, and yeah, it's pretty much flat for what the third quarter was as well. You can see the comparison there, pretty much the same value, but it was an increase from the fourth quarter of last year. So prices went up, about 10 to 15,000 on average from the fourth quarter of last year, as you can see. And then average days on the market. The market's become more balanced lately, so there's more homes out there. Buyers have a little bit more to choose from. Sellers are having to compete with each other a bit more. So things are sitting on the market a little bit longer. So the average days on the market for a house is about 34 days in our neighborhood right now. And then you can see what's been going on compared to the third quarter and then a year ago as well. The amount of sales, all pretty much about the same. Values up a little bit from a year ago, pretty much flat from last quarter. And then days on the market's gone up a little bit as well too. So as I just mentioned that, the market's pretty healthy in our neighborhood right now. Things are pretty stable for, most of 2012, parts of 2013. Things were just crazy. There wasn't much homes to buy. There weren't many homes available, and there was tons of buyers, and there were bidding wars everywhere and everything like that. And so lately what's happened is a little bit more homes have come on the market. It's a bit more balanced now. Buyers are able to kind of choose from some properties. Sellers are having to compete with the other sellers that are out there to get their homes sold. And so I would call it a healthy market. This last quarter, we had a good amount of sales. It wasn't too slow or too crazy, so it was nice and healthy. And that's what was going on at the end of the year here. So the beginning of the year, usually the very beginning of the year is a little bit flat. So I would expect maybe looking forward to the first quarter, will probably be flat. Values will be about the same or maybe a tiny bit less than where they were at. And, we'll probably just see some inventory start to trickle on at the beginning of the year here in January and February. But I think it's going to be more of the same, not any much too crazy swings or anything like that. So if you're a buyer out there, you're looking to get into my great neighborhood, give me a call. Check out my website, collegeglenrealestate.com. I know of properties that aren't necessarily on the market yet, since I'm kind of involved with a lot of things going on in the neighborhood. Every once in a while I know about something that's going on, so I can get kind of inside track on a few things from here and there. And just would love to get you into the neighborhood and have you be a neighbor. If you're living in the neighborhood and you're needing to move out, I can help you with that as well too. So reach out to me, call, email, text, whatever your best method is. I'd love to hear from you. College-Glen is a great neighborhood, and I'll check in with you next quarter, and clear skies.